Among the nearly 200 photographs that made it to the final round, what are the determining factors for the competition's judging panel? We tapped René Luo, one of the juries of the photography competition, to find out more.
René Luo från Australien har gedigen erfarenhet av både fotografi och oljemåleri. Hon har suttit i juryn sedan den allra första tävlingen 2008.
Competitions organized by NTD are not about money. The scale and presence of this event represents a kind of universal value, NTD's values. What it expresses is something ancient and traditional, the spiritual state of how people once lived calmly, peacefully, and with stability and balance.
Luo säger att juryn genom åren har fått allt fler verk som överensstämmer med tävlingens kärnvärden, särskilt i år. Men varifrån kommer dessa kärnvärden?
Because everyone's way of thinking is different, each person's judgment of a work of art is also different. But ultimately, there are universal values shared by all of humanity, and the mission set by this organizing committee is precisely such universal values. It provides a broad direction, positive, uplifting, bright, and kind. When you have compassion, goodness naturally emerges. No one likes darkness and no one likes coldness. We all need sunlight and warmth.
Utöver bildens tema betonar Luo att en god fotograf alltid bör ha de traditionella kompositionsreglerna i åtanke.
Photography is essentially a two-dimensional art that evolved from painting. It carries over the aesthetics of painting. So its basic aesthetic standards come from painting. The difference is that it uses modern mechanical tools. What truly sets it apart is its emphasis on light and shadow, using light to paint. So, what are universal values? In visual aesthetics, whether in painting or photography, there are standards and rules. Just as a country must have laws to regulate society, an image also needs rules. When you work within these rules, everything flows smoothly. When you ignore them, things become chaotic.
Gina Pottinger säger att hon lärde sig mycket av juryns insikter. Som erfaren fotograf har Pottinger tagit många bilder av människor, men hon ställer alltid en fråga till sig själv.
In the organization that I worked with, we really thought a lot about dignity of the person that we were, if there were people in the photo, you know, would they be proud to see the photo that we took of them? Would they feel good about how we were portraying them? Really just thinking about what is in the environment of the photo and what you focus on can reduce the dignity of the person or it can elevate the dignity of the person.
Pottinger berättade också varför hon anser att fotografens roll är så betydelsefull och vad den innebär för betraktaren.
I think we all tend to trust what we see with our eyes even if we weren't physically there. And the photographer or the videographer has a lot of power to omit part of the image in how they crop the image or how they zoom in on something, what is not inside the frame of the photo. And so just the framing itself is very powerful.
En annan fotograf från Tyskland har fotograferat seglingstävlingar i över 15 år.
I love it to be on the water. It doesn't matter which kind of weather it is, and to catch really the sailing boat and the energy what is on the boat and the emotions the people have on the boat. You can see how they work together. So I now the photo sailing as a team, because you really have to work there on the boat as a team, otherwise it wouldn't function.
Reporting from New York City's Samaguni Club, Flora Hua, NTD News.